Hello, everybody. Hope you're currently doing well. Whoa, wait. Hope you're doing well. It's currently 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Yeah. I hope you've all oh, going on today. I hope you've all had a great day. I've had just a kind of lame day. I stayed up way too late last night. Got no sleep. So we're changing that tonight. That's for sure. Gonna do our thing. I mean, not really much to report on. It's the summer. We're chilling. Gonna be starting the YouTube combo chat thing probably tomorrow. I've kind of been a bit bad about taking a 3-day weekend where I don't do anything at all except for just play games and draw. The two things that I love doing and watch Thunderbolts today. I will hold off on spoilers, but I think it was a great movie. But most importantly, let's head on over to our warm up. Oh, wait. I'm noticing something. Oh, wait, no. Chat is here, just no one's in chat. Okay. I was like, wait, why is it broken? That's why, cool. So yeah. Like I said, not much to report on today. I actually haven't moved my chair or anything, so I should probably do that. I somehow always place my stool on the edge of this carpet. It makes it wobbly, and it's still wobbly. Why are you wobbling? Isn't things with 3 legs not supposed to wobble? Isn't that how it works? Dude. This is deeply upsetting. What if I move to the right a little bit? But chat's right there. Dang it. Okay, whatever. So yeah, without any further ado and silly chair shenanigans, let's get to it. Yeah, right before stream started, I got hit with a huge wave of EP. But when I'm calmer, I found that my line works a bit better, a bit more tired. So let's hope that's the case. We can't really rely on that for good artwork, but you know. Oof, see what I mean? As many tips and tricks as you want at the end of the day. That doesn't really gauge if you do a line correctly or not. I'm doing this weird. Did just one line at a time. I didn't really have a box in mind. So just kind of doing it this way. This is a very dead pen, though. Let's try fixing that up. It may be time to retire my old pack of fine liners once again. You hate to do it, but I want to get maximum use out of these things. Just it's coming to a point where it feels just like an entirely different pen. Can we turn this into a square? I mean, we can, yes. Just can we do it comfortably? So this is much shorter, so the VP is going to be much closer. My fear is, though, I'm not sure if we can move this to be short enough. We want basically no foreshortening on this, minimal. So practically parallel, and move it a little bit less just for the courtesy. This looks like it could be square. So we'll do that. We'll mess with it. You just end up more in the center though, because I have to have my wobbly stool. Oh wait, I have an idea. There. I put 2 of the legs on the carpet, and that somehow fixed it. Don't ask me. I'm no stoolologist. There we go. Now, I'm no professional, but this one is also pretty dry. And, hey, what's up, Bear Mug? I said your full name right there. I didn't call you Bear. I said Bear Mug. I don't know why I did that. Hope you're doing well. It is just a Sunday. I hope your just a Sunday is going well. I know that was weird. Sorry, my bad. I'm weird and gross. What you been up to? I've been saying stuff weird this whole stream. I kicked off stream like stumbling over my words several times. I think I'm nervous. I think I'm nervous to stream. I kind of didn't want to stream today, but it's too late to change the schedule. Um, Now, of course, if I don't feel like streaming, I just won't because I never want to burn myself out. But at the same time, I just putting clothes for tomorrow when you walk, huge. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, Bear. That's awesome. Oh, sorry, Bear Mug. I'm so excited, Bear Mug. That's awesome. What is your favorite and least favorite thing that you've experienced through your education? Wait, that's already set. I can't change that. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling loopy, so maybe that may affect my attention on these boxes. I think I ate too much, and I've been sick. What is it? Ah, I got so I've been having teeth pain because I grind my teeth in when I sleep because I'm neurotic, I guess, I don't know. And I was reading through the instructions after I did the mold. And it said don't use if you're experiencing pain from teeth grinding. And like, when am I supposed to use it then? I mean, I know, but come on. Trying to make all sides of this square just for practice. I think it's a good warm up. This pen is much better. My fave is being with my friends and being forced to touch grass. Sad is a stress, of course. A big debate I've been having internally when it comes to school and improving at anything is how necessary is the stress? Because undoubtedly, seen it time and time again, stress can, not necessarily will, can create some of the most skilled, dedicated people and has. But it can also break people and ultimately completely change their lives for worse. And so, of course, elitism has spawned from that. Those who can and can't handle the stress, why dropping out is seen as evil and awful, a lazy person who isn't dedicated, or etc. Um, Stress is because like stress is, or when we stress people or do things that create stress, it's usually through time. We don't have enough time to do it. If we had infinite time for school without needing to pay for it, then it would be, and this is very dramatic music, it would be much easier. Sure, we'll still have a due date, but through discipline, we can manage that. Uh, but you improve slower. And also the question is the rate, so yeah, you have that rate, but does stress inherently, just by itself, not even the time limit, does stress create more skilled people? Following, so first, we have the argument is stress necessary, which I don't think it is. Um, if you're timed, then yeah, stress maybe, I don't know. Uh, but then there's the other factors. Is there an alternative, right? Is there something better or different from stress that can achieve a similar or better outcome? That'd be nice. I have felt stressed at times when doing Drawbox and drawing. Not to the same degree I have school, but I felt stressed. It's difficult. There's also another question, which is, can you is there anything that you can learn without stress, or and like different side of the same coin, can anything be learned without stress? That's definitely not right. Oh shoot, I forgot to post in the Dropbox Discord. I keep forgetting to do that. I really hope when it's all said and done and uh I stop streaming one day or whatever I choose to do, uh that like the remnants of these videos, I may no longer be streaming, but someone will find them and have whatever number we get to, 800, 700, whatever, um and encourages them to join in, to mark their own path and start learning art. It's a bit self-righteous and stuff, but I think that'd be pretty freaking neat, man. I don't want people to watch my VODs. Like they could watch one, but like if anyone is like, I'm gonna watch all, what number are we at? 384 or something? 387. If we watch, I'm gonna watch all 387. Like, no, please don't do that. Weirdly enough, my day one video gets still gets a lot of views. What's up, Penguin? Hope you're doing well. How's your day going so far? Hey, oh my gosh, Sonny, what's up? Hello, Cav. Got a paper matte screen protector. Oh, I love those. Those are awesome. Not much. How's it going? Good. Watched Thunderbolts today, the movie. Very, very good. Um, I like it a lot. I think it's a great movie. And got a new sketchbook. I'm not going to talk much about it though. Got things in the works behind the scenes. And just chilling, playing a little bit of Minecraft. I plan on doing some Zaku sketching when I get home. How is Thunderbolts? I need to go see it. Please go watch it. It is definitely worth it. The like, every superhero, I'm no spoilers, of course, right? But every superhero has like the final fight, the big fight. The ending to it didn't bother me. I found it bit cliche. Not bad. It was not bad. It was done well. All of the theming and everything. I have high respect for the message that they're putting in this movie and how well they tackled it. But the literal way the big bad was defeated was a bit corny to me, just a tiny bit. You need to go see it. Some super secret, super secret. Yikes! Wow, that was an ellipse. Uh oh. God dang it! My friends just send me stupid things. I love them. Wow, my ellipses are not where they should be today. Let's fix that up. This is some Freerin music, dude. I'm so excited. Hey Siri, when is Freerin season 2 coming out? Wednesday. What? Hey Siri, when does Freerin season 2 come out? Okay, whatever. You know, artificial intelligence, my booty. Yikes. I'm like arcing my hand weird. It's this slanted table. I swear, guys, I'm like professional at art. But this table, it's one day I like imagine I'm gonna draw like the perfect line and like reality will like collapse on it and on itself right there or something. I don't know. I'm no reality specialist, but or like the perfect circle. That could be this stream. Well, probably not, but yikes. Lost my focus right there for sure. Yikes. Nothing some sausage forms can't fix. more warm up. We'll do another plane, another like string of ellipses, and then we'll call it there for a warm up. Not totally feeling this song. Evening Piano by Ray Todd. I appreciate the music, Ray Todd, but let's change it up a little bit. Oh wait, violin. You have me interested now. Why am I being recommended Smurf music? Hey, I get it, but like, that's no, bro. What? Mind if I dance in the chat? I don't know what that entails, but go ahead. Sure, why not? I love it. Okay, I'm gonna drink without spilling it everywhere, I promise. I didn't spill it anywhere. Let's go, guys. I've been super dehydrated all day. I need to get on that. Some nice wubs in this song. This is Bloom, as you can see on the stream, by Toy Tree and Amos Roddy. Amos Roddy? Amos Roddy is a cool name. Isn't the Kavel motto drink your water every second? Every millisecond of every day, and I've been failing on that. If we ever do merch, by the way, guys, do not let my merch. I'm not gonna maximum price for a water bottle like $20, and probably less than that. Because like if I ever did merch, right, I would want a nice like metal water bottle. Bottles. I don't like sucking. No, it's harder to clean those too. I want a water bottle, reliable metal water bottle that keeps it cool. It's high quality, and ideally, I'd want to get sponsored. Not even sponsored. I would want to like all the proceeds to go to Monterey Bay Aquarium. Yeah, that'd be our merch. What's up, James? I've been saying this for like a year now at this point, and I'm still sticking to it. It would be a legit disservice if we didn't do that. I don't really want to pocket anything. I just want like an excuse for people to have good water bottles. There's no reason. The one I have is like $25. Why? It's good. It's a great water bottle. But come on. I'm gonna go to Monterey Bay so badly. Let me see what a plane ticket. I'll do that after BRB. Or during BRB. What's up, Jim78? I can't believe Bear Mug, Jim78, and Sunny Dispo are all in chat. Oh my gosh, I did. I can't believe it. Get a little bit wobbly. What does it look like? Oh, on stream or on Because I'd say the stream one actually looks exactly the same as how I see it. Oh God. Oh, is that Binding of Isaac? Took me a second. Yeah. Oh no, it's not Binding of Isaac. Okay, cool. I'm dumb. Lots of bowing with that one. Let's try not to. Oof. That's better. That's the thing. If I want a more confident line, I'll have Boeing. If I don't want Boeing, I'll have a less confident line. It's weird. The big sad. And sometimes it be like that. How's it been going, Jims? Forgot to ask. Any interesting story? And we got Monkey. Holy. Let's go. Yeah, Monkey. So I went to Reddit because like you inspired me. I was like, okay, Monkey's offering. I should really look into everything I can about CSP, right? Um, and I found a book. Someone on Reddit recommended a book. It's basically just how to do CSP. So I got that. I got that book. I found there's Ruben Lara's uh YouTube tutorials, and there's a couple more. So I'm very excited. My whole thing, so okay, a little bit of a side as to why I'm being so anal about using CSP. I taught myself every single program I've ever used ever. Inkscape, Paint.net, Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, Adobe After Effects, GIMP, VTF Edit, Sony Vegas, DaVinci, everything. And I've used Paint.net for over a decade now, right? And so I know it really well, the ins and out. It's not a complicated program either. But they came at the cost of a lot of wasted time. And while it's good to experiment on your own, it's very important that you go to the source material and read up on how things should work, right? An example of this is learning art. It's not that, drawing every day for fun isn't going to help you learn. No, it's much better for your creativity than cramming textbooks and, very objective knowledge like doing Drawbox or all those other things are. But, you don't get the rights and wrongs very fast, right? You don't have, an objective measure in most of those kinds of instances. So I want to speed that up with CSP, and I don't want to have to use CSP while also learning art, right? So if I give myself a leg up on knowing the program, knowing the tool I'm working with, then I don't have to spend as much time learning the tool. I just have to learn the craft. My mentors made a big deal of that whenever I used a new tool in the machine shop, and I'm going to walk forward with it. That's very true. I didn't want to teach you every. No. Anyone who in the Discord who has CSP knowledge, insider info, insider tips is so much more helpful than what those books will give me. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I haven't bought anything, so. Heck yeah. And yeah, no, I'll probably be in the Discord once I'm done like scooping up all that knowledge into my brain. And I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Any recommendations? Especially workflow. Workflow is a thing I feel like a book wouldn't have. Workflow is a very big one. Buying a course for a learning program is kind of crazy. Yeah, no. And that's the thing. The only course I would buy, is, or it's not even necessarily buying. I know that New Masters Academy has courses on these technologies. Heck yeah. Is it possible to unbind a Control Z? I'm scared of that habit. Not that it's evil and makes people bad artists. Nah. It's just like I don't want to do it. Because I feel like me personally, I'd be prone to like rushing and like go no, go no, go no, instead of really slowing down. And so rather than it's a bad thing, to rush, I'm not one to say if it is or isn't. I think it's better to think about your lines before you go on there. Oh. Oh no. Okay, it doesn't look like the tip of the fine liner was damaged. I dropped it. Oopsies. Wow. These are some ellipses. Huge. Okay, I may actually do that. Because I just love traditional a lot more than I expected. Despite my quality. Um, so I want a similar experience on there. I'm staring at the other chat members. Bear, that's not cool. You're going to creep all of them out. We'll never get affiliate at this rate. Yikes. We've had much better ellipses. I think it's the angle. I think it's my wrist. I can't believe bearmug underscore would do this. Dude, what is going on with my ellipses? Organic form. Okay, come on. They're very ellipsy today. Thank you. I'm not feeling the same, but and that's just me. And I'm my worst critic. Actually, no, I'd say probably uncomfy is, but it's for a good reason. Bearmug underscore. Sorry, Wise Monkey Wiz just said bearmug underscore. Did I know this is a bit of a bold question. Did Vinny Vinesauce invent the word chat member? I've never seen my legal name. I've never seen anyone else use chat member. Or at least the way he does. I'm still pissed about my gamer tag. I saw the numbers, but I was like, okay, click. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry to see you, Bear. Oh, Bear, you may like this. It costs to change? What? Ridiculous. That is such a scam. But yeah, Bear, you may like this. Whenever my friends and I play Minecraft servers, we usually do modded. And there's our favorite mod of all time, probably. It is the hammer mod, which allows you to mine a 3x3 section of stone cobble. Like, it's meant for mining, right? And like clearing, excavating. Oh, see you, penguin. Have a good one. And we didn't have that. I just got a plugin that you can use on the server now. I added it today, or I got it fixed today. It's called Hammer Pick. And all you have to do is, since you're on Bedrock, you have to type in a command. It's /hammer, and it allows you to turn on a mode where your pickaxe will mine a 3x3 section. So it makes excavating faster. God knows I've already used that. OMG Minecraft. It's so cool. Yipes. Okay, I'm calling it there before I put a hole through my table. So yeah, without any further ado, guys, we're gonna take a quick BRB, get some water, chillax for a second, and then we'll march on into our 171st cylinder. So be right back. I was bold. I thought I was better. I ended up choking in my water again. And now I'm voice cracking a lot more than usual. Also, um, we're adding a side quest to the Kavel Hot Girl Summer agenda, where in between making the YouTube Twitch combo chat feature, which is turning out to be a bigger project than I thought, uh, and making the Kavel semantic search, I want to make a warm-up generator website. This one is not going to be better or anything than anyone else's. It's just going to be for me. I want that. I was just thinking about the Hot Girl Summer agenda. Yeah, we are a couple days behind. I would have liked to have started the YouTube combo chat earlier. But here we are. And then once all that's done, I'd say all this would probably be done maybe 2 to 3 weeks from now when we start the lesson 3, 4, and 5 videos. I need to download Censored to make my own. Oh, wait, did that get censored because of a link? Paint.net, yes. I mean, you don't have to download anything. If you want it to look bad, then yeah, paint.net's your thing. Or you could go to photop.com. Photop is literally Photoshop. That also works well. Or you could just use straight up paint. Photop is really nice because it also has great tutorials online. And any Photoshop tutorial will also work with it. So yeah, anyways, without any further ado, let's get everything set up for our next page of cylinders. I have such a streamlined setup now, I barely have to move to get anything. It's wonderful. Still have to take some time to do it, though. Oof. What's your guys' favorite Kavel stream? Should I do outros like YouTube? You like tuber outros? Well, thank you guys for watching, and I can't. Well, I already kind of do that, don't I? Like, I'm not absolved of that. I always. What is it I always say? I recognize my room, so I'm basking in the glory of a streamlined setup. Amen. Yes, YouTuber outro, please. That's the thing. I say. Thank you guys for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. That's like. I know like 2 years from now, if I'm still streaming, then I'm gonna start looking back at it and be like, oh god. Like that's the voice he was doing. What's up, guys? My name's Kavel. Today we're gonna be. Anyways, let's go over here. So, we are starting our cylinders now. We're not gonna talk about what I just said. How many people are here? Please don't tell me there's a lot of people here. 6. That's average. Okay, well, sorry to the 6 people who had to hear that. Let's get started. Kavel ASMR. Kavel. What if I made like an hour-long Kavel ASMR thing, and at like 45 minutes, like I take a sip of LaCroix and like like I just started coughing a couple minutes ago. I sent you a song on Discord when I live streamed in 2013. It was my streamer outro. Please play it. Don't have to play all of it. We will play that in a bit. Let's do that in the BRB between our 2 boxes. I'm so down for that. Let me see the song. What is it? 2/3 Universal. Ooh. Full. Out now. Love it. Okay. I didn't even know you streamed. That's awesome. Or for the outro, I meant. Gotcha. Oh, for the outro. Sorry. For the... My bad. I'm slow. Okay, guys. So I need chat to tell me 3 things. First, what's the rotation of the box? Second, what's the degree of the ellipse on the top? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Bear said my homework was committing to these bits, and I suck at it. I'm failing. Okay, yeah. We got to choose our rotation degree and foreshortening of the box. Or the cylinder, I should say. Now that I think about it, actually, no, the rotation doesn't affect the degree. None of those. Do better. The 3 numbers on the back. You said it like a skater boy. What does a skater boy even sound like? I'm trying to think. No, that's like surfer dude. That's totally surfer dude. Okay. So yeah, I wish. Oh, I have my cup, my cup with all my correction pins in it. I could maybe use that as inspiration. That's a very, it's a pretty large degree. Cav was a skater boy. He said, "See you later, boy." I have a video of me trying to learn how to do a penny board, uh, and just like completely. That's the thing about skateboarding. Like when you first pick it up, you're like, "How do people fall on these?" Or that's at least how I was, because my balance was decent, and then it just flies from under you at a random moment, and I ate it. It was so bad. I was like just barely on it, and just gone, completely wiped from underneath me. Okay. So yeah, blah blah blah. Ich gegeben eine ID, I think. This seems basic. I feel like I've already drawn this cylinder before, but we're going to do it again. Let's get some more like mid-range degrees in here. Mm. I used a longboard, so to school I missed those days. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I picked up. I don't know why. It was like half a semester, probably like a early life crisis or something. I picked up a penny board so I could like easily take it to and from class, but I had like a huge backpack because I was taking physics and I needed my textbook. And it culminated with one day me like skating to a cafe that was open at like 12 a.m. At night, and like I completely ate it. And not only was it was not only so bad how bad I crashed, because it was just one of those, I hit a curb, flew off, backpack went over my head, like one of those. I crashed so bad that a dude who was like 50 feet away was like, "Hey man, you good?" So yeah, I stopped after that. I was skating in a cemetery with friends and we were being so loud that I look around, there's a funeral with like those. Oh no. My cousins let me on a skateboard on my stomach and I would push down a big hill. Oh no. Crazy, crazy skateboard stories tonight, guys. I have an idea for another box. But yeah, so I'm not touching the penny board after that. Hey, I like my bike. I can't do tricks, but it's safer, IMO. Even though I don't wear a helmet. Wear a helmet, be better than me. That's what they call foreshadowing. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about it on man. Looking good. I didn't talk about it on stream last night because I was feeling much more tired, and I still am kind of tired tonight. I got a lot less sleep yesterday though. Anyways, um, I watched uh Bakamono no Ko, which is the boy and the beast, or the beast and the boy. Oh my god, it wasn't anything like crazy. It was a classical heroes. Okay, cool. It was a classical hero's journey. um, but man, the character design, the animation, and the story was cute, and I'm very glad. The ending makes me so mad. I'm like writhing in anger still about it. Not that it was bad, like bad. I feel like it could have been avoided somehow. Um, the pan flute of momentary silence. Beast Boy drama. Like literally edgy teen werewolf LARPing. That's exactly what that movie is. Or that one dude from, yeah, the movie. So our ellipses down here have been suffering a lot. So it's our job today to investigate that. And I think the first thing to check um, is our contact points. Because yeah, our minor axis just keeps getting thrown off. And it's interesting because I keep posing it like it's the minor axis, but then I just draw around it anyways. So my brain's doing something weird. And we want to really look into that. But yeah, no, I love Cuta's. Oh no, yeah. I don't even love Cuta's character development the most. Who's the monkey? The monkey? I love his character development. And to like absolutely falling for Cuta. I love him so much. That scene where the pig dude yells at Cuta is like, "Are you still going?" And he was like, "Yes," and he like gives this whole thing. I like almost cried. Actually, no, I did cry. I cried twice. I cried at that moment, and then I can't say it without spoiling. But I love oh yeah, when it's spoilers. When I first heard Kuma Tetsu's name, I was like, wait, Tetsu, that means sword. Or it's not, sorry, it doesn't mean sword, sorry. Just whenever I hear the connection I made is whenever I hear like swords in anime or video games, there's Tetsu at the end. I'm like, that's weird. You rewatch that movie again, and the rest of the other ones that director made. I'm almost done watching The Hobbit. One more movie. We've watched the extended versions of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, except the last Hobbit movie. I'm watching with my dad. That is so awesome. Tetsu means iron. Okay, gotcha. So did Kuma Tetsu just mean Iron Bear? But yeah, so like in One Piece there's multiple swords called with Tetsu at the end. And so I realized that literally like 15 minutes before the ending of the movie, or like the ending stuff of the movie. Oh, I want, but no spoilers. Uh, Kyuta. I love how Kumatetsu says Kyuta. I love how whenever Kyuta grows up, he keeps his name. Oh, Kuma doesn't know Kyuta's real name. It's Ren, right? I'm pretty sure it's Ren. Ren. There you go. Opa. I mean, look at the difference in accuracy we had to have right there. It's not doable, but there's been better from me. Meh. I need someone to eat raw eggs and then throw them at each other. Heart. And spit rice everywhere. That sounds so awful out of context. Yuta. You gotta watch the movie. Okay, you know, it's just how it is. This was very parallel. Going through my old YouTube account, history when I was 10, 16 years old, it's all Vanos Crew, Filthy Frank, and Jazz. Vanos. I wasn't a huge Filthy Frank fan. I think the only video I remember from him that I like found funny as well was the one where he put his hamster in his sock and just like ran around. It's so bad. Okay, it is so bad. It's not, he didn't actually put his hamster in there, by the way. But like that was like my edgy teenager humor, I guess, and I kind of still do find that funny. It's just so needlessly horrible. But yeah, Vanoss, oh my gosh. I think growing up, Vanoss, Markiplier, definitely Joel. Joel Vine Sauce. Bro, what? Welcome to Lana. Hope you're doing well. The schedule says there's no stream today. Ah, did I mess it up? My bad. My bad. Ironically, I didn't want to stream today, so that kind of would have worked out. You're right. Schedule. No, it says it every Monday at 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. Central Time. Oh, did something get automated? Has permitted the term filthy. There we go. Well, what's up, Delana? Hope you're doing well. On the dreaming I put into Archer. He doesn't even call it drawings, he calls them dreams. Whoa, Delano, what the heck? Wait, what? Dude, holy crap, what the hell? I love that. God, Gravel looks horrifying. Bear. Bear. Oh, oh, I love that. That's awesome. But man, I look. Jeez. Cats is great. Yours is awesome. All of them are great, but man, that is the bird that I hate. And not that I hate. No, I'm not saying that I'm referring to the that bird that I hate. Oh my god. You're scared out of your mind, brother. So someone should make an art video game. Like where you learn art? The Dashy clip. Is it from Dashy? The fucking bird that I hate. The fucking bird that I hate. The fucking bird. I love that. I cry laughing to that. To, farming game. Like a Mori, but where you attack by drawing. That'd be cool. So actually here. So I Game Grumps I also watched a lot of when I was younger. And they did this thing where it was like a Pokemon drawing game or some kind of game where you drew. Um and I never knew Aaron was like a very good artist. And like I think Danny hadn't drawn, and so that like the whole thing was him, he was like drawing. And so I thought like the game itself made them like cracked at drawing. And to some degree, you know, playing a game like that will make you better at drawing. But I was like, oh my gosh, I need this. And then again, I was like 13 or something, I don't know. It shows distressed artists fighting. Line work is clean today. I know I'm gonna regret saying that. But I'm not too upset. Well, Delano, that looks amazing. I think you've done a supreme job. That is awesome. God. Depressed, furious, aesthetic, afraid. I wouldn't even say that's afraid, Delano. I would say that is straight up like, I'm going to kill you. Like that is a death stare. Also, Bear, I saw that the video you linked in YouTube. I saw that thumbnail. I haven't clicked on it because I just haven't watched it yet. But like looking at it, I was like, oh shoot. Also, guys, I want to have a quick aside too. I already talked about Thunderbolts a bit earlier today. I love the message of Thunderbolts. I think is great. Weirdly enough, though, Thunderbolts sent me into like a I want to draw frenzy. Like the whole movie I was just itching. I was like, I want to draw superheroes. I want to draw invincible art style. And I went up to. This is a bit silly, but I looked like after the movie while waiting for the post credits on my phone. I just started scrolling through Bernard Chang's work. For those who don't know, Bernard Chang is the awesome streamer and artist, professional artist who rated our channel a couple months ago. And so he's like my go-to guy now for whenever I want to look up like really nice comic book art. Um, and I mean, it makes sense. Whenever you see superhero movies and comics are quite literally made to inspire, right? Um, and consuming media, especially good media, which I would consider the new Marvel movie to be a good movie. I'm not sure if it's a good Marvel movie, but I'm definitely pretty sure it's a good movie. Um, I'm just saying I'm not sure because I'm no critic of Marvel's IP. I don't know them that much. But it's breathing in and art is breathing out for me. So I was holding my breath there after the movie, just like I want to go home, I want to draw, I want to go home, I want to go draw. Um, so yeah. And weirdly enough, I know it's quite literally just how dopamine works, but I really like that like holding your breath part of the creative process. Like I want like my head swirling with ideas. Breathing out is so refreshing and good and almost calming. Breathing in, you're excited, you have energy. And that middle area is just it's that tense moment. And I like that. So you're gonna draw the superheroes then? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure because I'm scared. It's tough to do that art style, but at the same time, I was like the whole time I was thinking of like not draw sessions, broken draws and his art and stuff like that. And there's been this YouTuber that's been popping up a lot for me recently. Um, he does brush pen, very Gee style esque, right? I've been wanting to explore and get uncomfortable. Your life is everything. You all serve purpose. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. There is nothing more to life than experience itself. It is our duty to make our own and others pleasurable. What's up, Mata? Hope you're doing well. I thought Mata was shrimp for a second because they were both yellow. Thunderclaps. Amazing work on your drawing today, Mata. Loving the colors. I could definitely see how you get lost in the colors. There's a lot, but I think you tied it all together quite masterfully. Thank you, Cylinder Man. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm thinking of coloring is not fun. I feel like it's fun once I get it, but right now, no, it's so stressful for me. And I think coloring is a thing where I need to sketch and do everything and then ink in a different session because I get so like, I want it to be over, I want to be done, and I just rush it. So a break is probably very much needed for me when doing that. If you're asking me, I do not really color at all, and if I do, it's traditional, but I'm pretty sure Bear does does digital. Then again, I couldn't tell you. Oh no, no, there's some things I've seen Bear that's Bear has colored, but I'll let her answer that, for I do not know. It takes up so much time. Yeah, it's a lot of brain power, a lot of CPU usage in that one. This is rather, rather rectangular, isn't it? Upsetting. So yeah, here's one thing I like doing. I talked to Bear about this. I like adding just smaller ticks, because what you do is whenever you draw the line, the dot where it landed gets obscured. So if you have little ticks, it gives you a little direction to go to, and you know where to start. Color is fun and traditional, but digital is blight. Let's get this on. Marco Bucci is an excellent teacher for color theory. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I've seen people's work who've taken his courses in Drawbox. And the results are there. They speak from yeah. Excellent teacher for color theory. Very recommend. I love Marco Bucci. Bear, you've infected my mind. You used the words okay, OGEY the other day to say okay, and I can't stop saying it. I kept saying it to my sisters today. I keep saying it to my friends. It's like stuck there, and I don't want it to leave, but it's there now. Okay, because they kept changing their mind on something or like food or something. I was like okay. And they're like actually I'm gonna eat here. I'm like okay. And they're like you know what? Nah, I'm just not gonna eat dinner. I was like okay. 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 I need to stop. Whew. I'm gonna take a quick sip of water. What? I expected myself to be very tired this stream, but I'm glad to see the energy has picked up a bit. Okay. Like it's like the it's not the why did I almost call it the Pukeko? It's not the Pukeko. The oh my gosh, what's the bird? A Webo. 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 That's better. That one's pretty sucky though. Kavel okay. That and Yushark. I think we've had a you make your hot girl summer agenda. Let's go, Bear. Let's go. Now be reasonable. I set mine in the order of which I want to complete them, and I'm like, okay, if I can't complete it, that's fine. I don't want to stress myself too much, but I would love to accomplish these things. It's a nice form of accountability. I wonder what character, because I used V1 in my hot girl summer agenda, so we're gonna see what Bear chooses to use. Mata, if you're still here, I have a quick question. What paint program or what drawing program do you like to use? Wait, yeah, I'm gonna draw the line. Paint.net looked fun when you streamed it. It was pretty easy, yeah. Also, when you make the photos transparent automatically, it doesn't do that automatically, but you can do that with Photopea. But it is a very fast workflow. I would say Paint.net has a crazy fast workflow. It is not as powerful as Photoshop. My two, I'm thinking intermittent fasting. My cousin has been doing it. It worked out for her. Lose weight and draw. Nice. I know nothing about fasting, but I've heard good things about it. Or I've heard that it worked. I'm not sure nutritionally if it's advisable, but that's not my place to speak. All I can speak on is computers. And even then, who knows? Not really. Weird bowing in the middle, that kind of makes it wonky, but yeah. Is this where I plug the hybrid calisthenics advertisement? Because I will gladly. Don't get me started. Bug. Sorry. It's back. That just get out of here, dude. You ruined the bit. I'm not even sure if it was on stream. Oh wait. Yeah, you can see it right. What are you doing, dude? Get out of here. It's a little flea. Kavel has fleas, guys. Rancid YouTuber has fleas on stream. I mean, these are practically parallel lines, so it's not taking too much my attention. I'm gonna have the hybrid calisthenics rant. I've decided, just really quickly. I started working out almost 3 years ago at this point. I already had experience with athletics and exercise, so I would say I was a pretty notable step ahead of most who are completely new, right? So I will put a disclaimer there. I was already eating relatively okay. I was definitely overweight, and I wasn't eating the right stuff, and I was not exercising as much as I should have. So I completely reset, started calisthenics from the ground up, like starting on wall push-ups, even though I did not need to. And I've seen remarkable results from hybrid calisthenics and managing my diet well. You know, I'm going to put a very important caveat on there, which is half of, you know, everything, half of all the exercise is in the kitchen. Maybe even more than that, right? Um, and so I cannot recommend enough hybrid calisthenics. I think they're wonderful. I think they're transparent, good. They have a Discord, they're very encouraging. Hybrid at calisthenics.com. Not sponsored at all. They give me no money. In fact, I've only spent money with them because I bought their book. I didn't need to, I just bought it because I wanted to support them. Callum, I believe that's his name, the guy who runs it. I could be completely messing this up. He seems like a completely genuine, very cool guy who wants to see the best from others. I could be completely butchering his name, so much for acting like I know it, right? But yeah, I've seen great success from it, and I really hope you guys maybe give it a look. If you need a outline for exercising or just want more material to read up and see if you're doing things correctly, it is great. For all the different body groups and stuff, there are progressions, and each progression has a video tutorial, and then tips, and then standards. So how you work up inside of that progression to get to the next progression. And then there's also form cues and ways to make it harder or easier. So if a certain exercise group is too hard for you, you can make it a tiny bit easier to, work yourself into it. Yeah, hybrid calisthenics. He seems cool. He is very kind. If you want like a very body positive, just kind person who is legit, and funny and cool, please go watch his videos at least. Like if you're ever feeling down about your progress, or you feel like you're putting your attention and efforts in the wrong place, watch one of his videos. Of course, he doesn't have all the solutions, and a lot of exercise is figured out by yourself by making your own, not mistakes necessarily, but be like, oh, if I did this way, it would have been a bit better for me. Or targeting this muscle group because everyone's different and we benefit from different exercises. I highly recommend it. Oh yeah, monkey. Speaking on the outro video, I'm thinking of like the Fat Rat, like Exogenesis or whatever it's called, the outro song right now. It's just making me giggle a little bit. Okay, I can see my own stream out of the side of my eye, and it's actually messing up me up. I don't know why. I haven't noticed that before, but it is. So that's weird. Of course. Not the best quality, but I think critically, I think this is one of the better ones, in my opinion. Quality is not the line quality, but I think precision or accuracy, I should say, not very precise, but very accurate. I highly, highly, highly recommend hybrid calisthenics, specifically hybridcalisthenics.com. If you have any questions about like how you're to use it, there is like a how to use hybrid calisthenics thing, but also like if you're just like, oh, how many weeks do you think it'll take? Which I actually can't really answer, but like to get to this progression, or did you hurt yourself in any way, and like how can I avoid doing that? Because I have gotten a couple injuries here and they're not crazy ones from hybrid calisthenics, but like I was doing things wrong and I wasn't checking, to make sure I was doing it correctly. Uh, Anytime you pick up exercising, there's a chance you could hurt yourself, so please do be careful. Do lots of research into form cues and stuff like that. Not You don't have to do tons. It's very rare. It's very hard to. I just did something stupid. Yeah. Um. Yeah. It's such a great beginner way. Like I don't do hybrid calisthenics technically anymore. I use it for my like first sets, my warm up, and then like some of the earlier sets in my workout routine every day. Um, there's actually a Reddit post with a huge map of calisthenics stuff. I could put that if anyone's interested. It's great, but that's like very higher level. I wouldn't recommend it. And hybrid calisthenics gives you schedules and stuff. And if you're going to start hybrid calisthenics, they actually have a downloadable, printable schedule that you can fill out. And I filled that one out for about 1.5 years before I was like, okay, I don't really need the schedule anymore. I have that binder somewhere. Do you use plugins on Pay.net, or is just the default stuff is fine? I use plugins. Be careful though, installing them, they can be a bit sketchy. The main one I use is just the Drop Shadow. That's like the big one. I think is the most important plugin. Can make things transparent without plugins. Yes. I did. Well, this thing, I just used the eyedropper tool. If you want, though, the easiest way to make things transparent or like clip through things is to just toss it into Photopea and just do the remove background feature, which is very fast and very easy. So you could also do that as well. And welcome back, Mata. Ow, oh, ow, 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 ow. That one sucked. I smeared ink everywhere. What a shame. La 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 la. Chicken. Man, I'm like a Manchurian candidate for cringe candidate. Oh, Lord. Wow, this one was going so well until the very end. That's upsetting. I'm gonna Photoshop that line out. No, I'm kidding. Huge. Alright. Ooh, we get some manifold garden up in here. Okay, okay. Take a quick water break, then we'll do our next one. Oof, that water tastes good. Shout out to whoever invented water, really. Some crazy great stuff. New tech. I'm angry now. There's apparently a mod for Minecraft. I saw it where if anyone puts, I think Chicken Jockey in chat, it says it, or something like that. I still haven't seen the Minecraft movie. I have not either. Yeah, Photopea is web-based, so you don't have to download anything. It is a bit slower because of that, but generally, like, I'm not doing anything too crazy. It's great for if you just need to quickly remove the background of something, do a content aware. Yeah. I don't know if you're missing out. Oh, timer's still going. Well, I guess we should do our next one. I guess. Oh, goodness. That means, let's see, if we're going to have this way and then up here. That's an issue. We could probably pull it to right here, which means we can easily place one right here. My condolences to the cinnamon workers. Yeah, I like really thought we left that kind of behavior at the Oppenheimer Barbie stuff, or like or any earlier instances, but no, we came back full force. That's ridiculous. So childish for no reason. It's crazy. Like I that's the thing. If I had the insurance or assurance, sorry, that everyone who behaved like that cleaned up their own messes, that would be great. But I know they didn't. I know they just charged out of there. When I watched it, it was just one person, me and my brother. That works perfectly then. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a great way to experience it. Maybe like some psychotropic drugs would make that experience better. But yeah, like whatever. It really pees me the F off. Really tease me the F off. What is T? I don't know. Who cares? I feel like I've heard people say T. It really tease me off. We stay for the post credits and the worker was just there staring at us. I imagine that like broom in hand. Just staring there at this on the side. Got a trash bag in the other one, just like direct eye contact, like neck kind of just like hunched forward. And you guys are like just like a little sweat bee. Like, here, wait. Quick sidebar. Where's my tool of justice? There it is. Shoot, frick. Frick. Okay. Imagine like a little hat. This could be like this. And neck so big, bro. Yeah, they have like belts. They're like uniforms, right? Imagine like some. That was a lot of thunder. Wow. I'm not gonna draw feet. He gets like these weird things, I guess. And it's like you guys just like up here. I wish it was like more staring, like more creepy, but whatever. Templates for resolutions. Yeah, no, Photopi's gamer. Buh. What's like the chairs that they have in the movies? They have like the big old, like fancy reclining ones, right? Like this. Imagine bear right here. Big Mickey Mouse head. Do they have like markings on their head? Imagine bear like pointing. Oh, it's like this. It's like chicken jockey or something. I don't know anything. This was kind of like what I was imagining. Anyways, Wojak soy face bear mug. Oh god. Okay. Anyways, that's a nice little stupid doodle. Let's get back to this. Ooh. Cursed noise. Yeah, let's do it. 13 minutes. I guess we can go a bit over time. I don't really want to, but bah, what you gonna do? Huh? Let's get up at it. So yeah, these aren't gonna go too far, so I think we should place one right here. Have it convert. Ooh, let's try to organize our convergences. Let's go a little crazy here. low degree, high convergence on this side. I'd say turned left, converge right here, and we can get something pretty nice happen. So we want to converge right here. Italian brain rot Kavel. What is this in response to? What elicited this insult? Do you want this? Do you want this to happen? Is this something that you need? Your accent? Oh, I didn't even realize. What is it? You don't know. I'm not encouraging this. I'm not encouraging this. I'm not going. I was about to do like start saying the names of those characters, but Mata's here, and it'll just only get worse. So no, we're not doing any of that. Because I know Mata will like pick up on it. Okay, let's do this. Wait, no, that's not gonna aim there. A bit lower to here. And then this one, super foreshortened, low degree. We do something like this. If we wanted to end like right here, so if we aim it down a little bit. Cool. I'm gonna head up, brothers and sisters. See ya. Oh, I don't have to do the outro anymore. Let's go. Whoa, it's me. A little bit lower. Baby. Turn into a transformer, I swear. Yeah, we don't need AI brain rot. We just have me, so it's okay. Optimum Prime. Marco Bucci. Marco Bucci. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's that I saw when I was at the when I was at the movie theaters today, I was joking with my dad because every single like movie preview, whatever it's called, that they do like before the movies, all of them were like IPs that have already been done, like Fantastic Four, Karate Kid, Now You See Me, all of them. You know, none of them were like new IPs. But I digress. For the Karate Kid one, it just looked boring. We've had two separate Karate Kids movies that, in my opinion, both were good. I know some people have their reservations about the second one. I really liked both of them. And like they're doing this crossover, like it just feels dumb. I think I saw the trailer for that too, where they put the whole movie in it. Trailer for that too, it put the whole movie in it? What do you mean by like the whole movie? Unless you mean the Karate Kid one? Yeah, like I already know the plot and the ending because of the trailer. Yes! You straight up, yeah, because they have the final fight in there. Like, I hope he loses. We don't know if he wins or loses, but guess what? It's a Karate Kid movie, right? Like, the main villain, from what I've seen in the trailer, just looks like a school bully. he's flat, he's not interesting. Not that like all of them have to have this very deep plot, but it just like he doesn't even seem like a person. He just seems like a thing. Not even a thing, like just there. Just like a part of the world, right? Not even a person, I guess. I don't know. Like not a part even a part of the story. Now You See Me? Yeah, the Now You See Me, Now You Don't movie. I actually liked them. The second one was kind of lame. The soundtrack was great. And the tricks and like that, how did they do it is always fun, hence the, beauty of magic. But like we don't need another. It was done. It was resolved kind of ish. Now You Still See Me. That's the next movie. Now You See Me, Now You Don't, Now You See Me. Oh wait, shoot, you can still see me? Did not work. Oh, why did I do it in the middle? Good night, Jams. Have a good one. Stay well. Scan from all angles. I think this one is feeling a bit long. I'm covering the other dots because it kind of sways my perception. Yeah, this one is long. So we need to move it in. We'll preserve this VP. This one collapses pretty fast, right? Yep. So we'll just move it up, ideally, right? No, because that foreshortens this edge. Yeah, so comparatively, that shorter. So if we move it right here, that feels better. We're going to commit to that, I think. Don't smear anything, but yeah, that's cool. I like that. I was thinking about movies that I really like today. Whiplash has to be my number one, but number two up there is Perfect Days. Perfect Days I watched in a pretty rough spot, not like horrible, but I needed a movie like that. I'm taking my shoes off. I feel like that's hindering me. It's a debuff. I don't know why I could put my shoes on. I'm dying. Rick. My first box was so good. I do. I just forgot to take them off before stream. Let him off the leash. Oh god. Kavel is doing every impression today. I think I'm just silly goofy. And in pain because I keep messing up these lines. I did not say that, Delano. I did not say that. I'm not. No. Mm-mm. I know my limits. I know my limits, and that is one of them. It's a great one. I'm not. I'm not skilled enough to do that. Last night I was watching a Germa compilation, as one does, and what was the bit? It was like Germa did something, and he was like, put the chat in emote only right now. I feel like that's what I would need to do if I didn't. I mean, there's not a ton of people here, but okay, Kavel, you could do this. Charlie Brown adults. That one's more doable. I think that's more manageable. Yeah. I feel like, but this one. Okay, wait. I have an idea. Wait. Yeah. You're right. No. Okay. Yeah, it's too high pitched. Wait. I can't do it. I give up. Like a resident of Rock Bottom. What is a resident of Rock Bottom? I actually may not get this one. Resident of Rock Bottom. Oh wait. Oh, is it like the Rock Bottom Encyclopedia SpongeBobpedia? Interesting. Whoa, they have like art. Yo, wait, they have like sketches and stuff on the SpongeBobpedia. That's actually really cool. Interesting. Blow Raspberry. These guys are. You're right. I'll toss one on stream. Make sure. They have like the sketches for the episode on here. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Oh, I think that's cool. Blow Raspberry. I'm not. Chat. I'm not gonna do it, chat. Oh my gosh. I'm actually not going to because I'll spit somehow on my page, and I'll be inconsolable. So I'm not gonna do that. And I know why you're asking me to blow raspberry because I'm like 4 steps away from doing the Tasmanian Devil impression, and you will never get me to do that. I'm not vibing with this song. It's a good song. I'm just not vibing with it right now. Do you think ever on stream I'm gonna be like, I don't like this song or something? Just like I want to listen to it right now, and someone like crashes out in chat. That's my fear. They're like, you don't like this song? My sister's dad made this song. So your dad? No. Oh, sorry. Okay. He spent all of his money on recordings. There's this video of like a bunch of dudes in a recording studio, and it's like the caption is like they pay 200 an hour for this, and it's them just like messing around on keyboards and stuff. I find that very funny. Bear, where are you at in your boxes? I know graduation's been crazy, so like I don't blame you if you haven't done any of as of recent or haven't done much. Just curious, see how it's going. Huge. That's the thing. You don't have to do a whole page of them. Just maybe one or two. Wow, this music is a very splanky. Yeah, this is the one I've decided on. One line per day, if that's what it takes. My whole philosophy is, start so small, demand from yourself so little that it is unreasonable to not do it. And if you find yourself having friction, then decrease it even more to half a line per day. Is more important that you'll die first before finishing it. Exactly. Because what's more important than actually doing the task is the habit of it. IMO. Because it's better to die having done half of the task than none of it. So long as you get joy out of it, right? If you don't like drawing, then hey. Or you get something out of it. Because I wouldn't say 250 boxes is everyone's favorite thing ever. There's worse or better. That's how I started working out again with hybrid calisthenics. I would do the bare minimum. I would do like one set of wall push-ups, one set of whatever the ab progression was at the time. And if I felt like doing more, I would do more. Until I like hit the allotted amount required for the day. And now, my personal philosophy with exercising, like my routine, is I have like three expectations. I have the like three like schedules for a day, right? There's my minimal schedule, the minimal amount that I need to be like, today was a successful day. I got what I needed out of the workout. Two is the standard. This is like what I'd probably go for every day on a normal average day. This is what I'm aiming for. This is what I want. And then the just kind of like more extreme, like, oh, I'm feeling great today. Let's hit a little bit extra. Won't hurt myself. I won't do too much, but it's like a great way to get a little bit extra in. I think having those options still gives you a sense of accomplishment and success. Because, if you don't feel like doing a standard, it's fine. And if you don't feel like doing the minimum, well, you know that, hey, this is easy. I made it easy for myself. It is quick. It is 5 minutes. And if I can't spend 5 minutes out of my day, then something is terribly wrong, and maybe I deserve an exception. Or I need to go get help with something, right? Same thing with drawing. Sure, yeah, just as a workout, you won't get much out of doing it for only 5 minutes, but if you start conditioning your body to expect at a consistent time every day to work out, to draw, to do whatever is necessary, you'll get better at it. And one thing I've talked to some people who have started out and like walked them through some things. And a weird thing I see consistently is people hate themselves the first day they don't they fail to do a task. And hate's a strong word, but I've seen some pretty they say some mean things to themselves um when they don't accomplish their goal for the first time, right? Like they didn't work out, they're like, oh, they completely forgot or they willingly didn't do it. And they're so harsh and self-critical. And that's like not no, don't do that. You deserve more than that. I need to work out more. Like, yeah, start small, right? I'm not sure if you're there for it when we are talking about it, but I use something called hybrid calisthenics. I'm not going to go over my whole rant again, You can look up on YouTube what hybrid calisthenics is. It's really great. It's totally meant for people like it's the drawbacks of exercising entirely. It is completely the drawbacks of exercising. There's no 250 box challenge. Hybrid calisthenics, that's the name of it, is the drawbacks of exercise. It's the introductory zone with great resources, a great community. It's cheaper than Drawbox because there's no Patreon tier, even though Drawbox is free. But yeah, yeah. Callum, I believe his name. I'm probably totally getting this wrong. Oh, the rat in my walls is waking up. Make my goals and specify the things I have to do to reach them. Then I draw. Awesome. That sounds like a great way of approaching it. Oh, I know what's going on. The thunder is scaring the rats that are in my ceiling. Actually, it's probably a squirrel. It's probably that. That was a bit too steep. I'm in the most toxic Marvel Rivals game of my life. Let me guess. You're going up against Triple Healer, Strange, and they probably wouldn't have a dive. They'd just go for DPS at that point, so wouldn't be a tank. So probably a meta DPS. And it's probably, I'd say probably Luna. No, the people on my team are cussing each other out and they're saying the stuff they shouldn't. Oh, that's terrible. You hate to see it. Will there ever be a time I can watch a game of you with people talking? That'd be cool, Delano. I want to hear a toxic game. Marvel grew toxic really bro is Chernobyl. Rivals grew toxic really fast. That's part of the reason why I dropped it into it's just like it's not my kind of hero shooter, which I know is crazy coming from a TF2 player. I can't stream it. I can't stream it, but you don't want to hear this. I mean, it's Overwatch with Marvel rivals, Marvel characters. I think is bound to happen. Yeah, no, I agree. I bet there was like I don't know the numbers, but just intuitively, I bet there was a huge migration. For a while, I don't mean this to spite some of my friends, but some of my personal like friends who I've been playing games with years, they turn into different people during ranked matches. Like I don't like it. I don't like being around them when they play. Not that Marvel rivals itself, but I feel like there's a community that harbors a lot of toxicity that I don't want to be around, and that can spread. But also, I play Rocket a lot, so I get the anger that you feel when you get dived by Spider-Man for the eighth time, and he presses one key on his keyboard and takes three people out, and then he does nothing for the rest of the game. I get it. I get the pain. What is the T word? Oh no. I swear to God, if it's the AI stuff, I swear to God, it's the Italian brain rot. Mata, I will time you out. I swear. Because there's one character that starts with a T, and I swear. I'm not going to say it either. There are two. Oh, there's. Sorry, I'm not up to date on my AI lore, my AI slop lore. I'm a fake fan. I'm starting to see t-shirts straight up with AI art on it, like blatant. Like it's not even like, oh, that looks like it. No, it's like straight up like five finger or like fingers type, like explicitly AI, like galaxy cats with like their hands like molding into their ears. I shouldn't have skipped your Italian class. My bad. Or shaking my head. My head. Cool. Once again, I love Italian, but there's so many weird parallels to Spanish that like trips me up and really like like I said, it took me a while to relearn per favore okay, maybe I didn't relearn it. Per favore. Por favor. Sorry. Yeah. See, I'm messed up because like when I was in Italy, I got used to saying per favore, and lo and behold, when I went to the mall, they were selling AI art in the booths. So it's basically people stealing art from people who steal art with AI. I just flinch unconsciously when I see business using AI. So this was the first time I've seen AI art in public. It was when I was coming back from my trip to Portugal. This was the 23, 2023, I believe. And like AI art was happening for sure, but it wasn't like a huge like, oh, they're putting it in everything. It's in real life. But I go to the airport in Lisbon, and I sit down at a coffee shop, and I look at the walls. I'm like, wait a second, I have a picture of it on my phone. I could send it in the Discord. That was the first time I saw AI art, and I was enraged. I was like, dude, you could have put anything here. And it wasn't even, it was literally just like really trashly drawn skyline. You could have just put some rectangles in and it would have looked better. Eh. And it bothered, it was whatever. And it's a bit conspiratorial to say this, or unfounded, I guess is the more correct word. But like, this can't be good for the subconscious to just have meaningless dribble posted before your eye just to fill in space. Why do we need this much noise? Why do we need all of this? Why can't we just have nothing there? And if art is required, why can't we put actual art there that has meaning and intent and purpose? Because if you're using AI for something, it doesn't really have purpose. I feel this is a bold claim. I'm gonna rant about this, but it's ridiculous. It's disappointing. I think need not more be said. What's up? These are going to be basically practically parallel lines. Not sure if these tick marks are helping or not. Ideally, yes, but uh-oh. Oh no. Let me see this. I was hoping it would be there. This is a nice little song. I'm a bit too crazy over there. I always make it so. Okay, whatever. Whatever. We're gonna go goofy with this one. Oh no, that's pretty in the center. Yikes. Cool. Okay, everybody. They were okay. Definitely, this isn't foreshortened enough. I could have pushed it a bit to the side right there, but who knows. But we spent a bit of extra time tonight, so we're going to wrap it up quite quickly. Thank you for joining us tonight, Mata, Bear, Delano, Penguin, Jim's, Monkey. I think that was everybody in chat. And if anyone joined us on the side, just didn't talk, thank you very much for joining us as well. And if anyone's watching this in the future, thank you as well. So yeah, with that being said, everybody, thank you for joining me tonight. And we're probably going to actually take off tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, sincerely, thank you all. I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. How did I not see this? Mata. How did I forgot I turned off my stream preview because it was distracting me. Oh my god, Mata. I gotta I uh okay, yeah, I don't even know what to press for that one either, Delano. Warn. We'll warn him. How about that? Okay, anyways, have a good one, everybody.